Hello everybody, this is Tyler here once again from the Character Workshop. Now, this is not an update video regarding my own channel per se. I just wanted to do a video discussing something that happened yesterday that honestly heavily surprised me and something I didn't think would ever happen, within the past like 8 years or so since this guy has been active. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, or if you have not seen the title of the video for some reason, I'm talking about Nintendokid27. Now, some of you probably don't know who this guy is. Maybe you actually do. I don't know. But he uploaded a video yesterday. His first video in 8 years, mind you. Now, that's quite a long time. That is like 2 years away from being a decade. Like, this guy's been gone from YouTube for like almost a decade. Not really too sure if there's any particular reason why. Even to this day, I don't think that there's ever really been much of a mention about like why he left YouTube in the first place. But that's besides the point. He did a new video yesterday. I might as well just give off a little man, I can't talk today. Little information about like who Nintendokid27 is to those of you who don't know. He was a plush YouTuber that was pretty prominent in like the late 2000s, early mid 2010s. One of his primary series was Sonic and the Others, which obviously from the title features Sonic and well a whole bunch of other characters. And honestly, this series was basically like an inspiration to a certain extent with TCW, my own series on the channel, with the big variety cast of characters. Like honestly, like Sonic and the Others and TCW have like quite a lot in common in some ways, even though he's been doing his content a little bit longer than I have. But yeah, both of us have been on YouTube for like over a decade, and this guy was quite a big inspiration for me. And yeah, I was heavily surprised when I looked at my subscriptions and I saw he posted a new video. I'm like, wait, is that who I think it is? It's like crazy, but like a good kind of crazy. Like, I didn't think he'd be coming back. So he made a new video. It was another video with Sonic and the Others. Like, honestly, it was great seeing like, a lot of these characters again. Sonic, Knuckles, Shadow, Roddy Fender, Grinch, Pink Panther, Pac-Man, Vern, Bowser, Goomba, Arceus, however his name is pronounced. But yeah, quite a good amount of characters that have made a comeback in that video. Don't really have much else to say. I guess I kind of might as well like do like a little bit of a mini review of the video since, well, I saw it recently and it's still kind of fresh in my mind. Basically, like the whole point of the video was like Knuckles like trying to prove to Sonic that a hot dog is a sandwich, and ask pretty much everybody else in the crew like what they think, and they all say that a hot dog is a sandwich, and like it made Sonic very frustrated at the very end. It was a pretty funny plot. I enjoyed it. So I don't really have much else to say. I will kind of point out like one minor thing that I noticed, especially when we had like actually a few things to point out. So Fender and like his group of characters are obviously back because like they're a huge part of the channel. Like they're a huge part of Sonic and the Others, so it makes sense that they would be there. And they actually made like an interesting like little discussion about like Fender saying to the rest of the crew that they have to change their names, because if you guys don't know Nintendokid27 very well, like the name of Fender and his crew is basically like I guess you kind of say some sort of offensive word. Starts with an R. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna say anything else besides that. So yeah, he kind of like brought up with his crew like, oh, we need to change our name or something like that, which I guess in some ways is sort of like, I guess mentioning how they're trying to be more politically correct. I guess I don't know. Pretty interesting. The other thing I want to point out with that particular segment is, like, they've got Ronnie, they got Fender, they got the Grinch, Pink Panther, Pac-Man, and Vern, but one noticeable character I noticed wasn't in there was the Cat in the Hat, and that kind of surprised me because like kind of like those other 6, he was kind of like a main member of that group as well. I don't know if like, you know, Logan, Nintendokid27, which is of course the guy's real name. I don't know if he ended up losing the Cat in the Hat, or maybe he's just like, okay, this character's way too inappropriate for my channel. I'm just gonna like retire him because, yeah, Cat in the Hat on Sonic and the Others is a pretty, pretty inappropriate character in a lot of ways. If you've seen a good amount of his videos, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, and you know, it was nice seeing everybody else around there, and yeah, overall I just really enjoyed the video, and I'm definitely looking forward to more content from him. And he did post like the last few minutes of that video had like him, you know, showing himself saying that he had not only plans for, you know, more Sonic and the Others content, but also he has another channel planned. He never really went into much detail about what he's gonna do with the other channel or what it's gonna be called. I'm gonna guess, judging from some of his other non-Sonic and the Others content, maybe it's like, you know, live action skits, maybe it's like vlogs or updates on stuff, I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to anything that this guy is doing because it's been almost like a decade, man. Like I miss this guy's content so much. That video put a whole smile on my face throughout it. Like even like the non-funny parts, but like it just like in my mind, I'm like, you know, a lot of the crazy things have happened in the world within the past couple years since this guy's been on YouTube, and honestly, just seeing him back is just like a breath of fresh air from all the craziness. But yeah, as I mentioned before, Sonic and the Others was of course my main inspiration for the TCW series. Even though, funny thing, when I first made a TCW series, I had no idea who Nintendokid27 was, and there was like a period of time for like a couple months where I didn't have any TCW episodes up. Like I didn't make that series at all for like a few months between late 2011, early 2012, and then I started watching Nintendokid27 for the first time, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy's content is interesting. He's like such a, even to this day, I still say he's like one of the most underrated plush YouTubers on YouTube. So yeah, he was kind of the main reason why I decided to bring TCW series back and, you know, kind of, you know, mold it into like something brand new and, you know, some that was way better than it was before. So I got like Nintendokid27 a huge thank you for, you know, bringing my interest back into that particular series on my channel. And the funny thing was, getting a little bit off topic, I'm sure a lot of you guys know about my AK from England series on my channel where I basically review and discuss British topics. For many years I've been planning on doing like a spin-off of the show called Whatever Happened To, where I basically discuss and talk about like YouTubers, mostly like underrated or lesser known YouTubers that have kind of like disappeared from the platform for unknown reasons. And one of the topics I was planning to talk about was the Nintendokid27, and well, I'm gonna assume that part probably aged poorly, but anyways. But yeah, that's just a little fun fact for you guys. But like, yeah, all in all, Nintendokid27's back. If you're watching this, great to have you back, man. Quite a huge inspiration for me and like probably thousands of other people out there on YouTube. It is like, it's mind-blowing, but like absolutely fantastic. I don't think I really have much else to say in terms of that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And by the way, if you guys are a fan of Nintendokid27 or have just, you know, found out about him for the first time, let me know. What did you guys think of this announcement? Are you glad he's back? Let me know in the comments. Looking forward to what you guys have to say. Or I'm very curious, like how many of you guys actually know who he is, because I wouldn't be surprised. Like he does have 60,000 subscribers, which is, you know, pretty big, you know, compared to like, you know, I guess most plush YouTubers, but yeah, just, I don't know. I'm sorry for rambling on so much. I just had to do a video talking about this because this guy was like, you know, huge inspiration, blah, blah, blah. I've went over this multiple times, you guys know. But that's about it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more content on the channel. In terms of plush content, I probably won't be back until like another like couple weeks for like new plush content. Actually, over Labor Day weekend, I did record and edit some like future episodes of like TCW and Mr. Land that I'm planning on uploading once one of those shows like win the poll next time. But yeah, you guys will know when that happens in the future. But that's about it. This is Todd from the Character Workshop signing out. Man, it's good to have this guy back. I've said this multiple times. You can make a drinking game out of this video, but anyways, bye.